Guys, today we'll see two topics, okay? Static and site-to-site. These two topics are there. Now, in a static NAT, what happens? Static NAT means it's a one-to-one translation, right? When I talk about a static NAT, it's one-to-one translation. Okay. So one-to-one translation means this is a static. Static means IP will be fixed, and fixed IP can be used as bidirectional. So you can also call it as a static translation. You can call it as a bidirectional translation as well. So same translation can be used to go from, private to public or public to private. You can use same translated IP. That's why we call it as a bidirectional translation. It's an one-to-one translation. And generally, this type of translations you will see for inbound. So I'll say mostly used for inbound translation. Mostly used for inbound translation. This is called so this is called your static translation. Inbound translation means what? What do you mean by inbound translation? Any traffic or translation occurring when the user comes from public to private. Public to private is called inbound translation. When you are going private to public, private to public, this is called outbound. When you are coming from public to private, this is called inbound. So when you guys go for an interview, they'll use this type of terms, right? Inbound translation, outbound translation. So use that. Now, here the task is I have this server 192.168.60.3 as a server IP, as a server. This is our server. This is our private server. And I want this private server to get translated with public IP. So any public IP you take it 100.1.1. Or let's say 100.168.60.3. So I give this IP, okay? This is my private IP and this is my public IP. I want this to get translated with this public IP. Now see, while translating, I'll translate this private IP to this public IP. So I can go from private to public. I can go to the internet by using this public IP. Same way, see, I'll take this private IP, get translated to this public IP and reach to internet. This is called outbound. And same public IP I'll use from internet to come to reach this private IP. Okay. It means what? Same public IP, which is statically fixed. Statically fixed means it's not changing. Dynamic means what? Keeps changing. So when static IP is used, it is fixed. There is no flush time for static IP. Static IP can be used to go from private to public or public to private. So inbound and outbound both are possible. That's why we call it as a bidirectional translation. Starting. So I'll do this practical over here right now. I'll assume this router is my PC. See, if I use router for telnet or ping, then 1 GB will be required. Router will use 1 GB. Instead of if I put PC here, that will consume 4 GB RAM. So if testing can be done with a router itself, then why to add unnecessary more resources here, right? So let's do it. First of all, I'll get console access of this firewall and let me see all interfaces are configured or not. Admin, admin 123, admin, admin 123. Okay. So interfaces all. If you give this command one by one, it will show you all the interfaces. See the command. So interfaces all, not so interface. So interfaces all. So this is IP 105.0.0.253. ETH2 configured for public IP. It's WAN interface commit. You can see here comment. And ETH1 configured as a LAN interface. 10. Okay, fine. From this, I'll try to ping. From this firewall, I'll try to ping WAN router. First of all, before doing a translation, connectivity is very, very important. So IP interface bit interface. I'll say here host name WAN router interface Z0 by 0. I would say no shut. Done. I'll go to firewall and ping my outside IP, WAN IP. What's my WAN IP? 172.16.1.20. Ping, and I see I have a connectivity. Fine. And one more thing, I'll check connectivity to my DMZ router. Take access. Those who have seriously done practical, you might have that feeling that yes, you are confident enough, right? Like Fayaz has done, Abhishek has done, Khushbu has done. Those who have completed all the labs. Now you don't have that fear in mind, right? I mean, if you get any type of deployment, you guys can easily do it. Host name DMZ. Interface G0 by 0. Sorry. Interface Z0 by 0. No shut. Exit. Also check the route before doing translation or a VPN. Interfaces, reachability, routing, these are very, very important. So IP, route, and I see, oh, it is actually G0 by 1, right? Interface Z0 by 1. Here I have to say no share. Check so IP route, and here I can see, yeah, I have a default route here. So default route I have on DMZ. Check default route on WAN router also. So go to WAN router. So IP route here I have a default route towards the, yeah, towards the WAN interface. All good. Till here, everything looks good. Now we'll take Smart Console access. Right now, just check out. There is no translation. So I can't directly access from WAN router. From WAN router to direct private IP does not make any sense, right? 192.168.60.3. Pinging this IP does not make any sense because you are pinging private IP from public network. So we are assuming that this is our public network, and from public network through ISP, can you directly ping this private IP? Not possible. If this would be possible, then why would we do translation, right? So let's do the translation now. Password admin123. Let it connect. So what we'll do is we'll go to our NAT here. Okay. Here I'll select the above rule and I'll create here a rule above. And here I'll say DMZ NAT. Now see, my source can be anyone, right? Right now, you guys are taking remote access of NH server. Can I say who will be taking access? What will be your public IP? Do I know that? You are coming with which public IP? You are coming with which public IP? Do I know that? I don't know. So source will be any. Always understand source will be any. So original source is any. Original destination. Destination, it means you'll use translated public IP to reach the DMG server, right? So here in a original destination, see this is little bit different than Cisco firewalls. In Cisco firewall, original destination means they basically talk about the private IP. Okay, they talk about the private IP. But here original destination means I'm talking about public IP through which I'll be coming from outside. Right. So here what I'll do, I'll add, click on add here. This is like adding a host. I'll give a name here, DMZ TIP, translated IP. Okay. And what will be IP address 100.168.60.3. This is my DMZ translated IP. Now for which service you want. Now you can put it any service, it's up to you. Let it be any as of now. Original source, right? Original source, I'm not worried about. Let it be whatever it is. Now here, translated destination. Translated destination means it sounds like translated IP address, but here you guys have to give your DMZ server IP. DMZ server. What's my DMZ server IP? 192.168.60.3. Give this IP. And this should be deployed where? Okay. So here I'll deploy it to firewall CP1. Now, once this translation is done, then we'll go to policy. In a policy, I'll create a policy from WAN to DMZ. So let's add a policy here. WAN DMZ. Source would be any. Destination would be, it would be we have DMZ TIP, right? We'll be coming with the DMZ TIP. Let this service be any as of now. Action will be accept. Tracking, yes. And targeted to CP1. So once this is done, we'll deploy it. Okay, so here we are deploying it. Say install.
So when you are doing that net there is a thing original it itself. So original is the object for it,
Original,
like inside translated IP or translated distance. Like so there was a thing original. So what is
okay, let's see. In a NAT, your friend is asking about original, this one.
right?
This is about service. Service.
So
No, there's a original service and translated service.
it's download original. What is that?
Original source,
Setting translated source.
I didn't get.
Translated source.
This is name, original source. Destination, original destination. Translated source. If I do a source translation, in that case,
That option original. Down that
original means what? No modification with your IP address. Whatever the real IP it is coming, it will come with that real IP, no modifications.
I have doubt like that is object or what.
Okay, let's see here. There's nothing object like that. So that original is basically indicating the real IP without any translation. There's no object like that. It means this part is not at all being used.
It is same to any one.
It is same to any. It is not at all used in our translation. Okay. So guys, our policy has been deployed here. Now let us go to our topology. And here, since we have allowed any service, right? Any service means ICMP also comes into a picture. On DMZ router, I'll say debug IP ICMP. I'll go to a WAN router and I'll say ping. What should I ping, guys? I should ping public IP, right? So 100.168.60.3. If I ping this, my packet should reach DMZ. And see, translation is occurring, right? So any source coming with public IP, and we have fixed this public IP, right? It's not like you can go to any destination. No, this is allowed only to a fixed destination. With this, if I want to apply some restrictions, it's up to you. Like in previous class, what did you learn? How to do service-based filtering, how to do application-based filtering, right? You can apply here. Now, while coming to your policy itself, in this policy, if I want to do modification with, if I want to modify services, let's say I want to allow only telnet service. So come here, telnet, apply only telnet service. Right. Now, any is not there. Publish and install it. Now, let me go to DMZ and enable telnet. Line VTY04, password as Cisco, transport input telnet. Your policy has been deployed successfully. Here you can see. Now, if I try pinging, will ping work? Go to WAN router and try to ping. It's not working because we limited service. Same way, between WAN to DMZ, you want to apply any application filtering. You know how to apply application filtering because you know how to enable blade and how to apply that blade into a policy and then call that application filtering. If you haven't done practical, you will not understand what I'm saying. Okay. So this is how you basically do static translation. Am I clear, guys? Did you understand what is static translation and how it works? Online, guys? See, if I tell you the packet flow, how the packet flow looks like, let's say we are sending a request. So we send a request from which source IP? 172.16.1.20, right? 1.20 was my source IP. This is my outside WAN router 2 IP. This is my this router IP, guys. I'm talking about this router IP. This router IP is source and destination would be perfect. We used public IP to reach destination, right? What was our public IP? 100.168.60.3. Now, where did this packet initiate from? From WAN to, it was from R2 to our firewall, right? Checkpoint firewall. Packet went to checkpoint firewall WAN interface. After that, what happened? Source remained same because this was destination translation. The source will remain same. And it looked for a policy. Wait, then it looked for a policy, whether policy allowed this source and this destination or not. After looking up policy, then what? Then it looked for Translation or untranslation. Okay. And then packet was forwarded. So translation or untranslation, when it occurred here, it means my public IP got converted or untranslated to 192.168.60.3, and this packet went from firewall to your DMZ router. Now we got a reply. In a reply, who will be source? Definitely 192.168.60.3 will be source. 60.3, 60.3 will be source, and destination will be outside public IP 172.16.1.20. This packet will come from DMZ to checkpoint firewall. Now checkpoint firewall will check, it will translate 192.168.60.3 to, it will translate it back to 100.1.168.60.3 IP, and destination will remain same. Right, and this packet will finally go from checkpoint to 1 or R2, I mean, right. So in a reply, DMZ was replying to this IP, right? Check out when we tried pinging, is it replying back to same IP or not? It replied from 192.168.60.3. Match this, match this. A source IP to source IP, destination to destination. Is it matching? Yes, matching. Right. So this packet finally reached. So this proves our flow. Source will become destination and destination will become source. If this cross connection matches, it means your translation was done properly. Yeah. Now, if you see based on this packet flow, so first it will look into a existing connection. Second, it will try to create a connection. Third, when it will try to create a connection, third, it will look into policy. According to Cisco, that will be ACL, right? It will look into policy. Then it will do translation or untranslation. You understood? So this will be as per the packet flow. In Cisco devices, this thing is little opposite. First, untranslation above 8.3. First, untranslation, then policy. Now here, why did I say first it checks policy? The reason was here, while creating a policy, did you see that we said the source as a public IP, any public IP, destination as a public IP, not at a private IP. So it will create a policy based on the real public and translated public through which it will be coming. That's why first policy gets triggered, then only translation or untranslation gets triggered. That is how it is working. So this was our static translation and its packet flow. We are done with this. We'll do one more practical today, that is site-to-site VPN. Site-to-site VPN. Okay, let's understand here. In this site-to-site VPN, we have two different sites. We have CP1 and we have CP2, and they are connected with ISP. Our first task is to make a connectivity between to make a connectivity between these two public IPs via ISP. This is our first task. Site to site means what? Two different private networks which are in two different locations. We make connectivity between those two private networks by using ISP, creating a tunnel. So guys, this is my private network. This is my private network 10.11.11.0/24. And this is my other side private network 10.12.12.0. I want to make connectivity between these two private networks, right, via ISP. Between these two firewalls, I want to create between these two firewalls, between the public IPs, I want to create a tunnel. And this tunnel will be created over the ISP. So via ISP like this, tunnel will be created. And between these two private networks through the tunnel, I want to make a connectivity. This is overall task. You understood? Have you done any VPNs earlier, you guys? Have you attended VPN class? So why are you making so surprising face? Uh, So this is our one private network and this is other private network, and between them we have to create a side-to-side VPN. Now here topology is very simple. Both the firewalls will be connected with our SMS, okay? And we can do multi-layer firewalling, or else if you want single layer, even that is fine, okay? And here IP addresses 254 for SMS, 251, 252 for both the firewalls for management. Okay. Our first task is to check connectivity from checkpoint firewall to PC and checkpoint firewall WAN interface to other site WAN interface. Vice versa, from here I'll check a reachability, and from checkpoint firewall to our LAN PC, I'll check a connectivity. This connectivity wise, we'll first of all check everything, then only we'll do any other things. Let's see. I'll open a smart console. Password admin123.
Isn't it wrong? The wrong connected to
Oh, it used to take automatically, right? 105.0.0.254. Admin123. Let's see connectivity from our base PC. Ping 105.0.0.254. Yeah, it's working. It means you have to wait for some time. The reason we started this and immediately device does not come up. It takes little time to come up. Meanwhile, I'll take console access of CP1 admin123. I'll try to ping 10.11.11.5 PC. Perfect. It's working. And from here, I'll try to ping the outside interface of the other firewall. Let's see, is it working? Ping, what's the IP? 2.2.2.10. 2.2.2.10. It's not working. Let us ping this ISP, ping 1.1.1.2. This is also not pinging. Okay, let us see this WAN interface, is it configured or not? So interface ETH2, it is configured. I guess ISP is not configured. Okay, so let us take console access of ISP. So IP interface brief, it is configured, but interfaces are down. Interface range G0 by 0 to 1. I'll say no shirt. Host name ISP. Okay, now let me check reachability from checkpoint firewall 1 to checkpoint firewall 2 WAN interface. Directly connected, I'll check. Yes, directly connected is reachable. It says for indirectly connected that there is no route. Okay, when you see, when you try to ping other network, it says network is unreachable. That means there is no route. Okay, directly connected from here till here, I'm able to ping. This is working. So I'll go to Gaya, https:// 151 is IP. So I'll go to 151 admin 123. Because after having so many classes and after doing integration multiple times, if I have to do all this work, then you guys are not worth of attending the class. See, now this configurations and all should be done by you guys, right? That much you should know after so many classes. Go to static route and default route. I'll give a default route to 1.1.1.2 is the IP. Sorry, it took 11 here. 1.1.1.2. After giving this, now go to checkpoint 1, but still it won't work, but it won't give error of no network. Okay, it's not reachable because there is no route on the other firewall. Okay, this is done. Now let me go to checkpoint 2 firewall. Admin 123. I'll ping my PC IP, that's 10.12.12.5. Yes, PC is reachable. Now let me check. So interface ETH2. Here I have IP configured. So from here, I'll try to check connectivity to ISP. Ping 2.2.2.2. Yeah, it's reachable. But I won't be able to reach 1.1.1.10 because route is missing. HTTPS colon double slash 252. Admin, admin 123. Go to static route, unlock this, add a static route. Oh, here we have a default route. We'll add here. What will be gateway? 2.2.2.2. Say OK. Save it. Now go from CP2 to CP1. Now ping this IP or ping from CP1 to CP2. Now this is all about policy, guys. We don't have a policy to accept the ping here. We had a default route issue. Default route has been fixed. Now we are not able to ping here. The reason is policy here. Okay, because by default none of the things are allowed here. Now to make a connectivity between these two hosts, I can create one policy. So let me do one thing. Let me open Smart Console. One confirmation we can do. From CP1, I can ping the other interface of the ISP. That I can do. CP1, try to ping .2 IP. Now this is little doubtful. I was supposed to ping ISP IP, right? Which is indirectly connected network. Now go to CP2 and ping both are unable to ping. Okay, let's see. We'll create a policy and then we'll check. Uh, Here I added a default route towards .2. This is fine. Okay, let me connect with the Smart Console. Admin 123.
Both are different network.
Hmm.
SP delete routing protocol.
We added a static route, right? So if a static route is added, then there is no need of dynamic route. If you want, you can create dynamic routing as well. Like BGP and all, you can configure for outside. Okay, so here I can see cleanup rule is there, and one management rule was created for management subnet. Let us do one thing. I'll create here, like I'll say WAN. So I'll add a network. WAN subnet was 1.1.1.0 with mask of 24. and destination was so this is my CP2 WAN 2.2.2.0/24.
Sir, one doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
Sorry, suppose we are converted this firewall to a zone-based firewall. This policy is not required, right?
Zone-based firewall, then this subnet would not be required. Directly you can go with zone to zone. Okay.
This policy also not required, right?
No, policy will be required, right? Policy, you have to call inside the, I mean, you have to call the zone inside the policy, right? Without policy, how come it can access? Policy is required.
Public to
That's,
public policy required, right?
mm. So I want to create this policy and apply it to both the firewalls. So I just want vice versa. I'll put this WAN, sorry, this WAN as a source here. Also, I'm putting this WAN as a source here. I mean, both I'm putting as a source to destination. Single policy, I can deploy it to both the firewalls. It will work. So accept it. And here I'll call this on checkpoint 1 and checkpoint 2, both the firewalls. Install it. And let's see after this policy whether we are able to ping or not. Without policy, how come you can reach? Not possible.
Sir, public to public through default route traffic will pass, right? In that
Correct.
case, policy is not required. That is my doubt.
No. See here, that's why I'm saying practice. From here, if I send the packet to this firewall will not accept it, right? Because firewall is not having a policy, is not having a service. And we are trying to ping from here to this firewall again. This firewall is again not having a service. So first of all, we allowed it the services between these two subnets, right? This
Okay.
is not like other firewalls. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, policy deployment is done. Now let me go to checkpoint 1 and ping checkpoint 2. Still not communicating. Okay. Reason could be one more reason, if you guys remember. At interface, WAN interface, we have one. Tell me. Anti-spoofing, right? Anti-spoofing is enabled. So come to WAN interface. You see anti-spoofing is enabled. I'll uncheck this. So while creating a VPN at both the interfaces, recommended is disable anti-spoofing. On both the firewalls, let us disable anti-spoofing at both the interfaces. Mm, You know, these features also, if you don't have understanding of it, will create a problem. Done. Let me install it now. Deploy it on both the firewalls. This is benefit of centralized manager. Create once, deploy to many. Almost completed. Done. Now try to ping. See, now it's working. Anti-spoofing feature was actually creating a problem. It means CP1 to CP2, public to public connectivity we have now. Guys, understand, from checkpoint 1 to PC we checked connectivity, from checkpoint 2 to PC we checked connectivity, and from checkpoint to checkpoint public we checked connectivity. Now we are all good to go for site-to-site VPN. Okay, so both of you have done properly task. Okay, now let's configure site-to-site. Take a break, guys, 2 minutes. Okay, all set now. Let's do the configuration. So guys, first of all, you will come to Smart Console. In a Smart Console, click on Manage and Settings. You see this Manage and Settings here. Click on this Manage and Settings. Here you see, you'll get a tab called VPN Community.
Sir, we need to enable VPN blade, right?
Correct. First of all, we have to enable VPN Blade. That's what I was thinking. Why VPN? I mean, that VPN community is not showing here. So first, what we have to do on both the firewalls, we have to enable the blade. So right now here we see this is only firewall blade. So come to edit, and here you see IPsec VPN blade. So you have to enable it on both the firewalls. You see this icon, right? So again, on both the firewalls, we enable blades. Install it on both the firewalls. You see side-to-side VPN, blade has been enabled. Okay, so once this is done, now click on Manage and Settings. Here you will see VPN Community coming. Hmm, okay, sorry. Not inside Manage and Settings. You click on Security Policy itself. Here you guys will see VPN Community. Click here on a VPN Community. Click on Add and say Missed Community. And here add like site to site and add both the gateways here like CP1, CP2. And for encryption traffic, okay, and for encryption, first of all, what are you going to encrypt? Now, here you see IKV1, IPv4, and IKV2 for IPv6. So I don't have only IKV1 or only IKV2, only IKV2 I have, but I'll go with this one, IKV1 for IPv4, IKV2 for IPv6. So anyways, IPv6 I'm not doing. So here for phase one, it has taken encryption. For this is for phase one encryption, hashing, Diffie-Hellman taken by default. Phase two encryption, hashing, and Diffie-Hellman also taken by default. As I keep telling you guys, it automatically takes. I mean, it some devices will show you a Diffie-Hellman group for phase two. Some devices will not show you. Here it is shown. If you want, you can modify. It's up to you. Okay. So if you want to modify, you can go and modify with any other or let it be same. It's by default taken. Now here after shared secret key, let it be, it will take by default. only use shared secret for all external members. Okay, so here it is saying that it will use automatic. Okay, so you don't have to define anything here. By default, it will take the authentication key. It will be auto generated between the two sites. That's it, guys. We don't have to add much. Add CP1 here, check phase 1 and phase 2 parameters. That's it. And click on OK. So once you do, your VPN community is ready. Side-to-side VPN is ready. After that, what we have to do is both side. It is we are doing for both the firewalls. Now we added both firewalls, right? CP1 and CP2. Now go to CP1, go to edit. And here you guys will have IPsec VPN. Click on link VPN. Uh, VPN clients. Wait. IPsec VPN. Okay. Come to network management. Under the network management, you see you have to define here. It is asking you to define what is my public IP. My public IP is, CP1 public IP is all IP address behind the gateway based on the topology. Okay, just a minute. It was long time I had basically some. Here you guys will add a private IP. Okay, here it is asking for specify a domain for a gateway. Forget about this. Here it is asking about all IP address behind the this is behind gateway based on the topology information. No, I'm not going based on the topology information. I'm going based on my own information. So I'll create a network. What's my private network, guys? LAN subnet. I'll create here. I would say LAN 1. CP1. You can say CP1 LAN subnet. What was the subnet? 10.11.11.0 and /24 and say OK. Where and you have to select it here. If you click here, you can get CP1 LAN subnet here. Then go to IPsec. Inside the IPsec link I have given, and here we have to set IP address. So what is our WAN IP? 1.1.1.10 is our WAN IP. Okay, so we selected our private IP and we selected our public IP through which we are going to configure it. Yeah, same thing. So done this. Oh, what I have done is, do you want to proceed without anti-spoofing? Answer is yes. One thing I forgot to show you guys. I have made a note of all these steps. Okay. So I have given you guys here to checkpoint firewall. Side-to-side VPN. Now see the steps that I did right now. I first of all enabled IPsec on both the firewalls, on both the gateways. That was the first thing. Enable IPsec blade. Okay, IPsec VPN blades. Okay, on both the firewalls, right? Then I created a mesh VPN community with both the gateways. I defined phase 1 and phase 2. also get into gateway and servers. So I went to gateway and servers, right clicked on the gateway, and then where did I go? Network management, VPN domain. I manually defined my private network, right? So again, define the private network on both the firewalls, then select the public IP. Now create a rule, right? So that's how we do. So I have given a simple words. I have given all the steps. I had forgotten this to show you guys. So let me share this with you. So if you have understood the class properly, then if you follow these steps also, it will be good enough for you guys. Okay, so here on checkpoint one, we finished. Now we have to do same thing on checkpoint two. Go to edit. Now just follow that notepad, you will understand. In that notepad, what I have told, I'll just confirm that steps for you guys. Okay. So we'll go to checkpoint two. So what we are doing on a gateway two, first of all, we are going to, we go to edit, we go to network management, we go to VPN domain, we select manually define private network, right? Same step here. So you go to, we went to edit, we go to network management, we go to VPN domain. In a VPN domain, user defined manually, and we select the private IP. So in a simple language I have given, if you follow that steps, you can do it if you understand it properly. So here I'll say CP2 LAN subnet. What's the subnet, guys? 10.12.12.0. And here I'll say subnet mask as of 24. Say OK. And don't forget to select it here. So this is CP2 LAN subnet. And second was IPsec. Under the IPsec, go to link selection. And as per, you have to define what's my public IP. What was my public IP? 2.2.2.10. So click on OK. Now, once this is done, now we have to go and create a policy. Before creating a policy, just for your confirmation, right now, if I go to any one of these PCs, test 1, 2, 3, you'll see I won't be able to ping. So come here, ping 10.12.12.5. Is it pinging? No, it's not pinging. Now let's create a policy.
Your school vehicle.
Now here, policy number, sorry, here I'll give name. This is my tunnel traffic, right? So tunnel traffic is going between CP1 and CP2. Source. Source, I can put CP1 LAN subnet to, okay. See, source can be CP2 LAN subnet also, right? Packet can come from other site or it can go from CP1 site. So you have to put both in both the sites. CP2 can be as a source. Now understand in this way, CP2 can ping CP1 or CP1 can ping CP2. So both has to be in a source and both has to be in a destination. Now VPN, we created a VPN community, right? Right click on this and you say specify VPN community. Site to site we created, and through site to site, let me communicate anything as of now. Accept. And I want to deploy this policy on both the firewalls and select this site to site. And now policy install. Done. Now go to CP. We can capture the packet. So I'll capture a packet here. CP1. I'll capture packet at ETH2 interface. So, um, so packet capturing has started now. Let me go to CP1 and ping this IP. Started pinging. 6 main mode, 3 quick modes. It is it repeated, I guess. Some packet might have reconnected. So we have main mode, quick mode, and then packet is now encrypted here. Okay. So this was our site-to-site VPN that we created. Okay. Guys, one thing. Now we have one topic pending. That is cluster Excel. That is site-to-site VPN. Sorry, cluster active standby. We'll do it on Monday, but Monday at this time I'm starting FortiGate, right? So what we'll do is we'll put this class at 12 o'clock. Okay. I have a video that is of 20 minutes. If you follow that, even that is fine. But let's take a live class. Okay. So Sunday 12, Monday 12 o'clock, we'll do clustering class, cluster Excel class, and we'll be done with our checkpoint firewall. So morning, I don't have any other classes, so we'll finish it. So almost it is done itself. Okay. Now, if you see here, see, if you are able to do all the tasks till this point, then the other points are not a problem. Okay. Here I have created a lab guide also for step by step. Okay. So if you see checkpoint firewall, cluster Excel lab guide site, step by step with the theory, step by step I have given. Topology I have given. This topology I'm sharing with you. I want this ready. Now, who is going to do that? Take a responsibility.
Sir, I will do.
Sorry?
I will do. I
Okay.
just said I will do.
Yeah, okay. So here subnet will be 105. Instead of 104, take 105 subnet. In our topology, I have given 104. So I need two checkpoint firewalls, one SMS, put them in a same subnet, make a connectivity. And like this, I want the interfaces and these two checkpoint firewalls only integrated, only complete integration part. Okay. Or else just make a connectivity with management interface. Don't do anything. Configure configure firewall here, make connectivity with SMS. Okay. Only do this much. Don't do anything else. Okay. And configure this router IP, configure this PC IP. That much you have to do and complete it. Ajay, in case if you are not able to do or any problem, you can take a help of your friends
Yeah, sure, sure.
and you can assign that task to your friend as well if unable to, or if you get any situation where you are busy with some stuff.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Here, step by step things are given, guys. Okay, we can go through that.
Sir, can you please share this document in the drive as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm sharing it. Abhishek, copy and paste both. In a group, he'll be sharing right now.
Okay.
Captive portal lab guide was there. I have shared. Okay.
Sir, I have some lab problem. I already explained in the group as well.
One minute. 1 minute. I was supposed to say something. Okay, this is done. I was showing that video. This was the video that I had recorded for LMS portal. But here, everything was to the point. Hi, this is continuation of our previous video, and in this video we are going to see about the cluster Excel. This mode. So in this task we are going to first I explained theory and then I have shown practical step by step. Okay. One and the other side will show. So the just 30 minutes of video. I'll upload this entire folder as well. Understood. This entire folder I'm uploading on your drive access. Now this will actually help you to do a shortcut configurations. I mean, instead of watching 2 hours of class video, if you have understood the concept, then it's good. Follow that steps, you'll be done. Okay, I uploaded here everything. It will get uploaded in few minutes. Okay, so I'll see you last class on Monday at 12 o'clock.
Sir, what about my lab? I told you.
Yeah. Okay, show me what's the issue. Let me give you a permission to share your screen.
Okay.
Let it. Okay. So what's the problem here?
Sir, actually problem with the smart console only. All other devices are working fine. I'm able to access via GUI in all SMS and firewall, everything. So
Which deployment we have done? Distributed or single gateway?
yeah, distributed only. I will show that this is my topology. Yeah, this is my topology.
Mhm. You guys are good in designing. Okay. So Gaia is opening, right? That's
Yeah,
what you
this is I'm able to log in Gaia
SMS then. Ping SMS
from my PC,
from
no?
from your base PC, from where you
Okay.
are accessing all this Gaia. Your smart console looks different. His smart console looks different, right? Ping.
Yeah.
Okay, pinging. Now
Okay.
go to smart console.
Yeah, this one. Actually, unable to load the policy. While clicking OK, no, I will get a blank
Okay,
screen.
click on OK. Click on
Okay.
OK.
Okay. Then
Close.
close application. It has gone, right?
R8110. Okay. So you are able to connect while deploying a policy, you are getting error.
Sir, I'm unable to view even what? 1 second. Unable to see any policy. That is a problem. Unable to open the smart console. But I'm able to log in these devices, firewall as well as SMS.
That is fine. Click on that smart console. Let's see. Initializing.
I uninstall and install the same.
How much GB RAM do you have?
RAM now I've upgraded to 32 GB.
32 GB.
Uh,
Show me your taskbar. How much it is utilized. Oh, 23 GB utilized and okay. Show me a smart console.
even now. Yeah, sir, the same error is coming.
So smart console itself is not opening.
Yes, yes.
This is something your Windows problem. This is not. Do one thing for the solution. What I'm telling is,
Okay.
go to EVNG. Click on EVNG topology.
Okay, fine.
Connect one PC here.
Where, sir?
On
Site.
this
Yes, no.
ISP, why have you taken? Is that a switch you have converted as a ISP over there?
No, sir, just for I
No, no,
taken
not
one
that.
icon, that's all.
No, between these management interfaces.
Management,
Between
yeah.
the management interfaces.
Okay.
CP2 management interface, where have you connected?
See, management
Okay,
interface.
okay, understood.
Yeah,
Right.
cloud only.
On that, you take one PC,
Virtual PC is fine, right?
take one PC, take any Windows 10 or not this virtual PC,
Okay,
Windows
okay.
10 or not. And connect this PC to this VMnet,
Cloud, right?
cloud. Wait, already you have a cloud, right?
Yeah, I can connect to
management,
that cloud, right?
management where you are connected. Huh? And from the same subnet, configure one IP, make the connectivity, and then try install downloading Smart Console on this PC, and then try. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. I will try and let you know.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Sir, that lab setup, can I continue right now? The same?
Which lab setup?
No, the HA.
Cluster Excel.
Cluster Excel. Yeah.
That you can do. That's your responsibility. Do it.
Okay.
And so, and post that information in a group. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay.
Sir,